First up this evening is Mr. Bryce Bird. Bryce Bird of the basketball, baseball, and football team. As a senior member of the basketball team. This evening is answered by St. Matthew and Aaron Bird. In the future, Bryce plans to play on the football. Thank you, Bryce Bird. Next up, senior we have Mr. Brett Interlude. In the future, Brett plans to run track and field at Wesleyan University and major in science. Next up, the senior we have Ryan Aiden Floyd. Ryan is a member of the basketball and track team. He is a former member of the basketball team and junior member of the track team. Team is being escorted by the top and the second outside. He's the son of Lane Lucas. In the future, Ryan plans to become barber school. Because barber is here. Thank you, Ryan Floyd. Next up, team is Charles Hopkins. In the future, Chuck plans to pursue a career as sports therapist.
I'd like to have another.
And finally, seeing Ray Thomas. Ray basketball ball contributor to the 13 all-time member and first team Big Ten member. Ray plans to either play basketball at Maryland State and eventually work at the FBI. Thank you very much. It's good to see you. I'm sure we're going to be great seniors. We're going to need the justice. Set it up. Thank you, seniors.
Hello, and welcome to Harrison County, West Virginia. With a population of over 69,000, Harrison County is a thriving community with plenty of recreational opportunities, historical sites, and a booming economy. And with an ideal central location, Harrison County is within a 10-hour drive of 60% of the population of the United States, with relatively easy access to cities like New York City, Chicago, and Atlanta. Vital to the region is our North Central West Virginia Airport, which serves as an economic engine for the area, providing countless job opportunities to local residents and has an annual impact of over $1 billion. Whether you're here to visit or find a place to call home. There's plenty to discover in Harrison County.
There's something for everyone in Harrison County. Indian mounds, located near the Veterans Park, are thought to be burial mounds constructed by the Hopwellian culture prior to the year 1000 AD. During the Civil War, the county seat Clarksburg served as a military depot for the Union Army. General George B. McClellan held his headquarters here in 1861 until the Battle of Bull Run. The Clarksburg Downtown Historic District includes an extraordinary variety of architectural types and styles. The Courthouse Plaza displays the statue of Stonewall Jackson, a native son and legendary Confederate general, as well as the flagstaff from the battleship USS West Virginia, sunk at Pearl Harbor. Residents and visitors enjoy a wide variety of unique shops and dining options throughout Clarksburg's Downtown Historic District. Downtown Bridgeport, the shops at Averill Place. Meadowbrook Mall in Bridgeport attracts shoppers from across the region with stores of every size and specialty. Explore Harrison County today. Harrison County, West Virginia is made up of 10 family-friendly cities, each with a robust sense of community and culture. Our diverse housing mix includes new homes and established neighborhoods at various price points, as well as homes of character in tranquil lakeside settings. Carefully conceived mixed-use communities offer plans for a wide array of amenities that the entire family can enjoy. No matter what your age or lifestyle, there are options including independent and assisted living apartment communities that offer as much or as little care as you need. We warmly invite you to explore Harrison County, West Virginia, where your dream home awaits you. Harrison County offers services, opportunities, and activities for all ages. Farmers markets in Bridgeport and Clarksburg feature locally produced foods and live music provided by local musicians. Harrison County hosts several community festivals throughout the year celebrating unique cultures, marking the season or remembering the county's rich history. The county is also home to excellent healthcare services, from the United Hospital Center in Bridgeport and the Veterans Administration Hospital in Clarksburg to Fairmont General Hospital, Monongahela General Hospital, and Ruby Memorial Hospitals. The area's fire, police, and emergency medical first responders reach every hill and valley in the county to coordinate care for injured residents and threatened property. In addition, the community offers a number of senior citizen services and centers that provide everything from nutrition guidance and exercise classes to medical care. Discover an exceptional quality of life in Harrison County. Harrison County Parks and Recreation offers a variety of outdoor opportunities. Veterans Memorial Park in Clarksburg features a popular aquatic center with areas to swim and play. At approximately 12 miles, the Southern Rail Trail begins at Camden Street and ends at Custer Addition, while the 4-mile-long Northern Trail starts at the east end of Hamel Avenue and ends in Spelter. A fitness trail winds along the river for 1.5 miles. There are picnic shelters for large groups, lighted tennis courts, a skate park, a dog park, an 18-hole miniature golf course, and an amphitheater. In Bridgeport, the recreation complex features 4 baseball fields, a multi-purpose field for soccer, football, or lacrosse, a walking trail, basketball court, and large picnic shelter. The Harrison County Recreation Center offers interactive exhibits designed to inform, engage, and inspire. Built on a reclaimed coal strip mine, Pete Dye Golf Club provides players with many unique features that remind golfers of its past. Experience it all in Harrison County. Harrison County schools offer rigorous curriculum choices that challenge students at every level. The Harrison County School District is where all are leaders and all are learners, with 25 schools serving elementary, middle, and high school students throughout the area. For quality higher education in the area, local colleges include Pierpont Community and Technical College, Salem International University, and Fairmont State University. The Gaston Caperton Center at Fairmont State University is a focal point of higher education within the county, serving approximately 1,100 students weekly. The Robert C. Byrd National Aerospace Education Center, a component of the Fairmont State University and Pierpont Community and Technical College, offers associate and bachelor degree programs in aviation technology. The path to a strong education begins in Harrison County. Harrison County is continually welcoming new and exciting opportunities for economic growth. Located in Bridgeport, Meadowbrook Mall is a major source of traffic and revenue. Harrison County is served by the North Central West Virginia Airport, which offers convenient flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago through United Airlines. West Virginia's Charles Point combines commercial, residential, and recreational areas into one master-planned community. Adjacent to Charles Point is the state-of-the-art United Hospital Center, and nearby is White Oaks Business Community. This developed area of West Virginia's Interstate 79 is considered part of a high-tech corridor. Harrison's job growth has been heavily driven by the production of natural gas. Antero Resources in Bridgeport has been prominent in the exploration and production of natural gas and oil since 2002. The Harrison County Chamber of Commerce promotes a vibrant business climate by fostering business growth with its numerous members. Business and industries thrive in Harrison County. Anybody can live in a neighborhood, but not everyone gets to reside within a true community. Our vast array of community organizations not only provide opportunities to give back, get involved, and come together, they create a sense of pride for our city and continue to help forge the community our residents are proud to call home. Doing better by working together. Community starts here. Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Birdcage in Robert C. Byrd High School. This is Robert C. Byrd basketball.
Stiff on the midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.
Good move. Welcome back to the Birdcage. I'm John Griffin. Joining me tonight is David Oliverio, who is also producing tonight's game. And tonight, RCB on senior night will try to avenge a 54-50 loss earlier to these Lincoln Cougars a few weeks ago. It was 74 degrees outside today, David, but it's still winter basketball season. It's not time to get on the hard top yet, on the black top.
No, not time yet, but my gosh, did you spend any time outside today?
I was in
Beautiful.
school, so I did. But
I know.
I stuck my head out the door, me and Coach Grell, every chance we got.
I looked out the window in envy.
So our cameramen tonight, Wyatt Miner and Caleb Yanango, both students here at Robert C. Byrd High School. We're just about ready for the tip. We had one change in the starting lineup for the Flying Eagles. Bryce Byrd, the senior, number two, will get the start tonight for the Flying Eagles. And here's the tip controlled by Eagles. Hawkins with the take. RCB running their 5-man out, 5-man motion offense. Here's Bryce Byrd. Gives a nice pass into Hawkins. He gets a clean look at the bucket. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on 22, Aiden Rice.
Hawkins with a strong move to the bucket here.
And he got the ball in really good position from Bryce Byrd. First shot's up and out for Hawkins.
I thought he was going to try to dunk that.
He should have, perhaps.
He should have. That's always the better option, I'm told. I don't know.
It is.
I never got up that high.
And he puts the second one in. And RCB takes a quick 1-0 lead on their first possession. Here's the Cougars racing back down court. They'll set their offense up against Robert C. Byrd's man-to-man defense.
Come on, Noah. You go to Noah.
The Cougars under the tutelage of head coach Jordan Toth. 8-9 on the season. Same record for both clubs. Here's a deep three by number 2, Edgel, that hits off the backboard and is going to be out of bounds.
I don't know if that should have been called out of bounds. If it hits the top of the backboard, it doesn't matter. All it matters is if it hits the obstruction behind it.
And I couldn't actually tell.
It didn't look like it
exactly
changed
did.
directions to me, but Byrd gets the ball back, so who cares?
Well, thank goodness we don't have instant replay.
To check
that.
I know, right? I didn't press the button.
So here's Cooley with a quick shot. He's going to bank that in from the foul line. Not sure that's what he intended, but he gets it. 3-0 early on for the Flying Eagles here at the Birdcage on senior night, as we mentioned. And here's another steal, or a steal by Cooley. He's going to race all the way down to the bucket, and he's going to try to throw the ball inbounds off defender, but number 2, Edgel, catches it, and then Hawkins commits a foul. So that's going to be Hawkins first, team first. The Flying Eagles under the direction of Basil Lucas in his second year here at Robert C. Byrd High School, was an assistant for head coach and now retired coach Bill Bennett for several years before getting the head job.
Hopefully we can get Bill on the broadcast at some time.
I've told him he's got an open invitation.
He does.
Here's Lincoln just running offense, looking for a good shot. No shot clock, of course. They get the ball in the post to Aiden Rice, and a nice strong move by Rice for 2 points.
That's a really strong move by
Yes.
Rice, and that's what you're going to have to do if you're Lincoln right now. Pound that rock.
Yeah, and Rice only a sophomore, and he's got a nice big frame. And here's Hawkins hitting from the outside. That's a 2.
That's a nice shot.
Yes, Hawkins has
Beautiful
a nice
shot.
form, nice stroke. 5-2, early Flying Eagle lead here. Ball's knocked loose temporarily by Cooley, but Lincoln controls. 10 against 10. Brooks against Floyd. Floyd wins that matchup. Here's Byrd back down court. Gets a nice pass from Thomason, but he can't convert, but he'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on 3. Sears. His first, second team foul.
Byrd does exactly what he should do there. He needs to go strong to the bucket.
Yeah.
Go and get that contact. That's okay.
So he's set for the first, and it's off the back of the rim. Set for the second. It's up, and a better looking shot, and it goes down for the senior. Here's Edgel trying to get the ball up against Thomason. Does a couple of spin moves, shoots over Thomason finally, can't get it to go. Rebound Hawkins. Here's Thomason racing down floor. Hawkins with an open look at a three, passes it up.
Hot hand just not going after the shot. He needs to shoot that ball.
Yeah. So Bird tried to take it to the basket there and didn't work. And then on the other end, here is Burdette going all the way to the basket.
I'm liking the up and down pace right now. This is fun.
6'4" Flying Eagles. Here's a pass inside. Cutter Bird, nice pass from Hawkins. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. So Bird's first bucket of the night.
Move it.
Edgel with the ball in the corner. I should say Burdette. He's going to drive baseline. And good defense there by Robert C. Bird. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they'll take over.
Very good defense. Lincoln a little out of sorts there. I mean, they really just didn't kind of set up anything, really relying on the dribble drive.
The ball was stuck in the corner for just a little bit too long. That ball's got to move around the perimeter and from side to side. Here's Wyatt Floyd. Looked good in warm-ups, but he can't get that to go. I noticed him and watched him make about 3 or 4 threes in a row in practice, but he couldn't get that one to go. Here's a drive by Sears, can't get it to go, and now here is another deep three that is off the mark for Brooks. Thomason racing back up floor. He's going to pull up in the lane, and a nice little shot there by Thomason for his first points of the night.
There he is.
Yeah.
Well, we knew he'd come along at some time.
So 4 out of the 5 starters for the Eagles have scored tonight, which is a good sign. Here's a steal by Bird. He's going to take it all the way in for the right-handed layup and 2 points. 12-4. Robert C. Bird opens up a nice little 8-point cushion here early on.
And that is not what you want if you are a Cougar fan. You do not want this game to get like that.
Edgel with 2 for the Cougars off a nice drive. Cuts the lead in half. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Flying Eagles. Number 5, Nick Keller, checking into the Cougar lineup. 2:42 remaining here in the first quarter. Senior night at Robert C. Byrd High School. Thomason will inbound the ball. He's going to throw it out to Floyd, who'll set the offense. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins looks in the corner to Thomason. Thomason's got a wide open look at the three, and he puts it in. Nobody guarding Thomason there. Here's Burdette driving, and we're going to get a foul. Foul's going to be on Thomason. That's his first, team second.
Thomason a little overzealous. Look at the skip pass here. Look at this
great
vision.
Skip pass.
Thomason, you can't leave him wide open like that.
No. He's in midseason form now. Confident.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. He's got it in spades.
He does.
As he should.
Here's a pass into the post. No good. Robert C. Byrd controls. Here's Byrd on a baseline drive. Goes right around his defender and puts up the basket for 2. So a nice drive by Byrd. He's already got 7 points on the senior night for the Flying Eagles.
I've been talking all year. I've been waiting for Bryce Byrd to do just this type of move. I love it.
You, the coaching staff, me, his mom,
He's capable.
He is. He's very capable. And one of the things that he'll probably tell you, and the Coach Lucas will tell you, is that he did not play until last year. He had played in middle school, but he didn't play his freshman and sophomore year. And those are really 2 years that are critical to your development, and he missed those.
And you have to look back and say, how good is this kid if he does play those 2 years?
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Exactly.
So athletic, tall, long.
And we were excited to watch him on the football field. I mean, he had a great football season. So, good turnout for the RCB student section tonight to support the seniors.
Yes, it is. It's a pretty good turnout just for the crowd, to be honest with you. I mean, this isn't bad at all.
And we have the Little Miss Eagle and Mr. Eagle contest going on at halftime.
Oh, yes.
So that helps.
We'll be live for that one. I won't narrate it, but we'll be live for it at least.
Well, you want to stick around at halftime, folks, for our interview. I'm going to talk with the most recent 1,000-point scorer for the girls' Robert C. Byrd basketball team, Avery Childers. She'll be joining me at halftime to talk about her 4 years here at Robert C. Byrd. Here's Edgel trying to get to the bucket. Dishes, gets the ball to Burdette, who puts it up for the layup. 17-8. Here's Byrd looking patiently. Skip pass again. Wyatt's going to drive. Gives a pass to Hawkins, who Hawkins really wasn't ready for it. A little bit behind him.
Lincoln missed a run out.
Yeah. Here's a drive by Edgel. He wants a foul. Nothing doing, though, so a good clean strip as far as we know. Here's Byrd. Off to Hawkins. Back to Byrd. Bad pass, and it's going to be knocked down by Edgel. So Edgel with good hands gets a turnover, and then he gets fouled.
Edgel's so active.
Yes.
Active hands. Quick.
And I believe that foul was going to be called on Byrd. That's his first, team third. Here's a three by Nick Keller.
Lincoln heating up.
Yes. Correction, that wasn't Keller. Here's Hawkins with a shot off the mark. Left that one a little bit short. Edgel on the run out for the Cougars. Spin move. Gets it in the lane. Gives it off to Rice. And he'll get it back to Edgel. They'll set the offense. Edgel taking his time, puts the ball up, and he's going to drive in, and he's going to get the foul against Thomason. So that's going to be Thomason's second foul. Team fourth.
We'll go ahead and see it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got him with the
a little bit of contact. Whenever you stick your hip out and you're leaning back, you're probably going to get whistled for the foul. So Edgel will step to the line for two, his first attempts tonight. It's going to be a good matchup all night long between Edgel and Thomason.
Speedy guards with very quick steps and a nose for the bucket.
First shot's up and good. Number one, Carson Bennett checking into the game for the Eagles. Second shot's up by Edgel, and it's also good. So Robert C. Byrd's going to play for the last shot here in the first quarter. 18 seconds to go. Bryce Byrd with the ball. I got to get a pair of those socks that Bryce is wearing. Those are nice. Down to 6 seconds. Here's Cooley with a deep three. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Lincoln. So Lincoln makes a nice run there at the end of the first quarter. They were down by 8, but they cut that in half. They're down by 4. 17-13, end of the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back after these messages. Back at the Bird Cage on the campus of Robert C. Byrd High School. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. Lincoln will inbound the ball. They trail by 4, 17-13 to the Flying Eagles here on senior night. Edgel with the controls. And we believe Burdett had that last 3. I wasn't quite sure. My view was obstructed. And I got a check at the timeout, and pretty sure that Burdett had that last 3 for the Cougars.
I think the Eagles need to keep attacking here.
They do.
Speed them up a little bit. Lincoln does not want to be sped up. They want to play a half-court game. You've got to get the ball out in transition, and that does not help you.
No. And they do have 2 new players in now. We got Carson Bennett, who has checked in for the Eagles, and Manny Holmes. Had to get Thomason out of there with those 2 fouls early. And here's Edgel. He's going to look to drive and dish. Really a 2-man game now. Edgel's had the ball in his hands most of the night.
Thomason out for Byrd. You got to wonder, where's your scoring going to come from?
Yeah. Here's
That
the ball
helps.
poked loose by number 3, Riley Dickerson. Deep 3 by Cooley. It's off the mark. Rebound Hawkins goes up over several Lincoln Cougars. Here's Dickerson driving, and it's going to be a block call. So good job by Dickerson driving to the basket. Foul's going to be on 11, Lance Hostetler. That'll be his first, team 4th.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call.
Yes. So Dickerson will step to the line for 2. Misses the first.
I think most blocks and charges, you can go either way pretty much every time. And there's always an argument for either or.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever wear vertical stripes.
Right.
I don't know.
and personally, I don't like the idea of getting in front of the offensive player. That's just my personal opinion.
Oh, no.
So Riley misses both shots, somehow gets his own rebound, can't convert. Now Cooley will take a 3. That's off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to go out to Lincoln.
It's good hustle by Dickerson.
Yes.
They just,
Dickerson's still a
the
freshman.
shots are there.
Yeah.
Dickerson's got a good career ahead of him.
Yes, he does.
He really does.
Yes.
Seeing varsity minutes as a freshman.
Him and Holmes together. Here's a pass inside, kick out to Edgel. He's going to put a really, really high arcing 3 up. No good, and it's going to go out of bounds. Hit off Carson Bennett. Burdett knocked it back in. Went off Bennett, number 1. So Lincoln will maintain possession.
Cougars not afraid to shoot that Steph Curry 3.
They are not.
Good. Move the ball, Jace. Here.
So here's a 3, top of the key for Burdett. He knocks that down promptly. That's his second 3 of the night. 17-16, Cougars down by 1. Here's a cut by Dickerson into the lane, puts a shot up, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds by number 3, Sears. Bryce Bird's going to check back into the lineup. He's going to take Charles Hawkins out.
Dickerson trying to bunny hop, but only got off of one leg. It's you don't get much power off of one leg. Good block, good defense.
Dickerson will inbound the ball to Bird. Bird acting as a de facto point guard now. Not sure he ever thought about playing that role. Here's a pass inside to Bennett. Bennett tries to put the shot up, no good, but Bryce Bird there to clean it up, and he gets the bucket.
Bennett got caught out in no man's land there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Bryce Bird playing real well in the last few games.
And you just ask, where's their scoring going to come with Thomason out, and he's got to carry the load. He's got to carry some of the load.
100%, it's Bryce Bird.
Here's another 3. So Lincoln falling in love with that 3. And that time it did hit the top of the backboard, and it was not called out.
Right?
So here's Dickerson. He's denied. Carson Bennett gets the ball, and he puts up a little shot, and he's going to get 2 points there.
It's a good little shot from Carson
Yes.
Bennett.
So that tells us that on the previous basket, it must have hit something that holds the backboard.
It's the only thing I can think.
Yeah. So here's Edgel driving. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be whistled on number 2, Bird. That's going to be Bird's second.
Take a look at Carson Bennett's little jumper here. I like it. Good court awareness.
Yeah. And Carson Bennett has not seen much playing time so far this season. So with that bucket, he may be looking at some more.
Well, I think as we get close to tournament time,
yeah,
we've got to find someone coming off that bench that can produce.
Yeah.
You don't have to score 20, but if you can kick in 6, oh.
Yeah. So Edgel with his third free throw of the night is good.
A lot of youth on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of youth. In a pivotal game.
Edgel set for the second. And we have a whistle as the shot goes in. We'll see what the infraction is.
One of the, and I didn't get a replay of it because I didn't want to show it.
So I think the whistle was blown inadvertently by the ref, and the bucket went in. Yeah, so they're going to give the free throw to Edgel. Everybody kind of stopped when the official blew his whistle.
So the official blew his whistle because somebody in the Bird student section fell down.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the bucket went in, so why punish why make him shoot it again, you know?
If that's what it was, yeah. 21-18, Robert C. Byrd by 3. 4:37 left in the first half. Here's Hawkins on the baseline to Bennett. Bennett goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Nice little kind of twisting hook shot there. He'll get that to go eventually if he keeps with it. Brooks on the drive for the Cougars. Gives it off to Edgel. Edgel stutter step. Fadeaway shot over Dickerson is good. Nice looking shot by Edgel there for his second bucket of the night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a sweet move.
Yeah. And to be honest, Edgel and Thomason look identical with that shot.
Yes.
I mean, they are about the same build, about the same height. They have really good control of the ball, and they can shoot, and they know how to get to the basket. They know how to get their buckets. We'll keep it right here, 30-second timeout. Coach Lucas just wanting to check over things, make sure everybody is on the same page here.
How about all these camera angles that we have?
Great. I want to thank you, of course, and we want to thank our students at Robert C. Byrd here for putting in their time and donating their time. They're in that TV production class, which gives them practical, real-world experience.
Yes. Without them, none of this is possible.
Yeah, right.
It's just not happening without them.
Yeah.
But also like to thank Bridgeport Express Care for their continued support, and In-N-Out Tire, who have been a supporter of Bird basketball for many years.
Yes. So we'll see if Coach Lucas drew something up there in the timeout. He had his whiteboard, and he was scribbling furiously on it.
With intent.
Yeah. Lincoln in a zone, so Robert C. Byrd is running what most people will know as shorty. And here's Hawkins on a putback off a Manny Holmes miss. Can't get it to go. Little careless with the ball there is Sears, and he'll lose it. Gets it back down the floor to Hawkins, and Hawkins puts the shot up, and it's going to be whistled for a foul. It's going to be on number 10, Jace Brooks. That's his first, team 5th. Coach Toth can't believe the call. But Hawkins will get 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Hawkins with a nice free throw stroke.
Much needed points.
Yeah.
Ending a scoring drought.
Yes. Second one's up, and it's off the mark. Lincoln with the rebound. Edgel up the floor with it. Across the timeline. Looking to create. Here's a deep, deep three, and it's good by Brooks. his first 3 of the night.
Well, I guess if you shoot 30 of them, you're
One will
just
go
throwing
in.
them. I mean, it has to after a while. The law of percentages will prevail.
Yeah, he shot that from about 3-4 feet beyond the 3-point line.
That was a Patrick Beeline 3.
Yes.
Pre-Steph Curry for all those people who don't know.
Yeah. So here's Hawkins with a shot. Bennett comes down with the ball, but he's on the baseline, so the Cougars will get the ball out of bounds. Wyatt Floyd's going to check back into the lineup for the Eagles. And Robert C. Bird's got to get better ball movement on that offense. They're running what is called shorty, where they just rotate the ball, try to catch the defense moving.
Well, it's tough. Most teams don't play a 2-3 anymore,
Right.
so it's tough to practice against that. You don't want to dedicate too much practice time. However, there's ways to position yourself. You can still screen. You can still run your motion offense against this zone.
Yeah. So here's a turnover by Edgel. Dickerson ends up with the ball.
Job
He'll
by
get it-
Dickerson stopping that.
Yeah. He'll get it out to Cooley. Cooley's going to go right to the basket, lay it up, and can't get it to fall. So everything just a little bit short tonight. Here's Edgel back down floor. He gives the pass off to Rice. He can't get it to go, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. And I believe that's going to be on Dickerson. Foul is going to be called on Dickerson. It's his first, team 6. Lincoln will inbound the ball underneath the basket. Edgel will be the trigger man. Edgel's had the ball in his hands a lot tonight for the Cougars. He'll get it into Rice. Rice passes it back into Edgel. Can't get anything to go, so he'll take it out. And he may have got away with a walk there.
Yeah, probably did.
So Lincoln being patient. And this is going to be a push-off called against Edgel.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah. Clearly pushed off with his offhand. We were able to see that. We had a good view of that. It's going to be his first, team 5th against the Cougars.
And most of the time you get away with that, but that was pretty blatant.
Yeah.
And you're right in the middle of the floor, and you're the only one dribbling around. No,
Yeah.
I mean, you're the focal point of this offense.
Here's Holmes with a 3. It's going to be called a 3. Maybe that'll get Manny Holmes going. He just kind of threw that up, but it goes. And here's Edgel with a nice stutter step, and he gets to the basket and gets the bucket.
Let's see if this was a 3 or not. Yes, it
Yes,
was.
yeah.
Yes, it was.
Edgel 4 of 4 at the line tonight. And this one's off the mark. Rebound, Robert C. Bird. 25 all here, 1:18 to go in the second half. Quentin Cooley brings the ball across the timeline. Looking for a screen from Floyd. Can't get it. He'll push it off to Holmes. Holmes in the corner to Hawkins. Back to Holmes. Holmes puts the ball on the floor, goes to the basket, and a better looking move, still can't get it to go. Here is Cam Newson, who's checked into the game. He got the rebound, and RCB controls. Here's Cooley going right to the bucket again.
Oh, what good hands.
We're going to have a charge called against Robert C. Bird.
And this was all caused by the good hands. Let me just slow it down right there. The grab of the basketball. I can't tell who that is. Still can't
Looks like
tell the
0.
number.
Looks like Burdette got his hands in there.
Just an outstanding job.
So several Eagles, younger Eagles, Eaglets, getting play tonight. 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here's a pass inside, turnaround by Burdette. He's going to pass, and it's fumbled by the Cougars out of bounds on the end line. Not a very good pass there. Not much space to work with.
You know what I like seeing from these Eaglets? There's no fear.
Right, there's not.
They're going out here against a really good basketball team. They're taking the ball to the rim, and they're doing everything that they should do.
There may be a little bit of nervousness, but it's not fear.
No, it is absolutely not. Nervousness is fine.
Yeah,
You're
right.
going to have a little bit of nervousness. Not this man with the basketball. He's not nervous.
No. And Coach Lucas inserts Thomason into the lineup here for the last few seconds.
Lincoln going back to a man-to-man.
Yeah. So Thomason's going to either go to the basket or dish. Back to Thomason. They got to go quickly, and he's going to take a deep three. It's going to be off the mark. So they didn't want to risk Thomason driving and picking up a charge and getting his third foul. So a good call and a good job by Lucas to get him back in there. So that's going to do it for the first half here. 25 all. We're knotted up here at the Birdcage. We'll take a break. Welcome back to the Birdcage. I'm John Griffin. This is the Eagles halftime show brought to you by AGI. Joining me now at half court, so to say, is the most recent member of the 1,000 Point Club for Robert C. Byrd girls basketball, Avery Childers. Avery, welcome.
Thank you.
So I talked to you earlier today. I asked if you wanted to come on the radio or on the YouTube or whatever we're on now. I'm a little older, so you have to forgive me. But just this past week, you joined the 1,000 Point Club. Talk about how that felt.
It felt good. I mean, there's only 3 other girls besides me in our school history earning this. So doing that is really special to me, and I'm glad to be a part of those amazing group of girls and athletes.
So knowing you for 4 years, I know that you have worked through a lot of adversity. All high schoolers, teachers included, went through COVID. You had a significant shoulder injury. And just how has that helped you? Has it helped you for your junior and now your senior season?
It has helped me a lot, actually. You know, sitting on the sideline, it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but being able to see my teammate from the bench and seeing how they interacted with each other and seeing their chemistry, I think that helped me as a player coming into my junior year and being able to help them with being sat for the season. And I think if I could have picked a season to do it, it would have been my sophomore year because we only had a 6-week season. So I was kind of grateful that it wasn't any of my other 3 years.
So it might have been fortuitous in the long run.
Yeah, right.
And when you say you watch your teammates from the bench, you watch them from the bench in 3 different sports, right?
I played my volleyball season, and then
Okay.
I sat out for basketball and softball.
Okay. How was the rehab coming back from that?
I actually had a pretty good rehab. My physical therapist was very good. He was our trainer here, so I was very used to him, and I got started 2 days after my surgery, actually. So the rehab process is very hard, and you're going to sweat at training, and that's not something you would think of, that I'm going to go and sweat my butt off at physical therapy, but I'm glad I had the trainer that I did and got to rehab so quickly.
Well, you're used to sweating your butt off because often I see you in here with your dad, Billy Childers, who is the one of the boys' assistant basketball coaches, and you're always in here in the gym shooting or working on something. He's yelling at you, you're sweating, so you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Also, academically, it's no surprise that you have a 4-point GPA grade point average.
Yeah. I try.
What is harder, basketball or academics for you? Or are they both just really easy?
Well, I would say academics in some aspects. Like, it depends on the subject.
What is your best subject?
Sciences. I've definitely done well in science. I'm obsessed with, like, crime and medical stuff like that, so I've always done pretty well in those kinds of classes. They've never really been an issue for me.
So I'm going to say that English is your weaker subject then.
English and math are not my very good strong suits, but.
So you mentioned science and stuff. Any plans to follow in your mom's footsteps? She is in the physician's assistant. She's a PA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely looked into that or doing something with criminal justice. If I would go into the medical field, I would definitely be a PA. I love what she does. She's in the ER, and I've always enjoyed and hearing about what she does every single day.
So when she comes home from work, you'll listen to what she has to say.
What she can tell me, yes. I love to listen. I'm all ears.
Well, that's great. That's great. So that's what you're thinking about. Any plans as far as where you want to go next year? Have you thought about that at all?
There's a few schools that I've been looking at, but I've also been thinking about prep school just to get that extra year because I think I could definitely use that to be at the best level I could be, to go to the best school I could potentially go to at a higher level.
Good. Well, I'm sure your mom and dad both hope that you'll stay fairly close to home so that they can continue to watch you and that your dad can continue to train with you.
I'd like that too.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Well, Avery, we want to thank you for joining us. And again, we want to congratulate you on your 4.0 GPA average this year and also scoring 1,000 points for the Flying Eagles. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
First up, we have our 20-minute team opener, and that is Hazel.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
couple minutes on that.
Welcome back to Robert C. Byrd High School. I'm John Griffin along with David Oliverio. 25 all as we get ready to start the second quarter here. Our second half, I should say. Our halftime ran long. We had the little Miss Eagle, Mr. Eagle contest, and we had the halftime shootout with several young contestants earning their dinner tonight and eating free, having made a shot. We'll take a quick look at the unofficial scoring here. First for the Lincoln Cougars, David Burdette, he has 10 points. Braden Edgel also has 10 points. They lead the Cougars with 10 apiece. Number 22, Aiden Rice, he has 2 points. And number 10, Jace Brooks, has 3 points. That accounts for their 25 markers. For the Flying Eagles, Braden Thomason has 5 points. Manny Holmes, 3. Charles Hawkins, 4. Quentin Cooley, 2. And Bryce Bird leads Robert C. Byrd with 9 points.
I think Byrd this half, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Get in the passing lanes, get out in transition. That's going to be your bread and butter. For Lincoln, I'd like to see them kind of pound the rock a little bit more. I don't like them in transition. I don't think that's their forte. So I think you need get back in that 2-3. Don't worry about the man-to-man. You don't match up well against Byrd anyhow.
Right.
Keep in that 2-3. Confuse Byrd a little bit. Make them shoot outside shots. That's not what they're great at. They're good. They're not great.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. I think we're in for a really good second half.
Yeah,
this one's going to come down to the last shot.
And Byrd, although they failed to make shots against that 2-3 zone, they were getting shots. So it's just a question of them making those shots, getting the ball to move a little quicker around the perimeter, making that zone move. And then for Lincoln, like you said, they need to kind of pack it in. The first bucket of the game came on a post-up move, and we never saw it again.
Never saw it again.
So,
nope.
So we'll see what they can do, both teams here in the second half.
I watch Edgel. Edgel can juke and jive with the best of them. Set a screen up top, and he'll be wide open.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell anybody how to coach. I don't want to tell anybody how to do things. And, of course, I like Bub Mazet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Bub. I've known Bub for a very long time, so I wish him well.
Yeah.
By the way, I believe their freshman team wrapped up their season tonight.
Okay.
The Lincoln freshman team. I just saw on their Facebook page, which is, I don't know if you've been phenomenally well put together.
Okay.
It is so well done, and it's actually done by the students at the school. So they're the ones doing it at journalism and yearbook.
That's good.
They're the ones doing it, and it is they just rack up the likes, they rack up the follows, and it is exploding over the last year.
Well, if anybody knows how to run Facebook, it would be teenagers.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You have to let them do it because you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know. I barely know, and it's my job.
All right, so Robert C. Byrd will inbound the ball. Wyatt Floyd's going to be the trigger man. I apologize for calling him Wyatt Minor several times a couple games ago, but
it's easy to do.
Yeah, I apologize to him. Wyatt Minor's our cameraman along with Caleb Unego tonight. Conversation going on now with Childers and Lucas and the official. Not sure what that's about. Nothing serious, though. Probably just getting some clarification. Lincoln staying in that 2-3 zone. Well, now it looks like they're in a man, actually. Here's Hawkins with a three. It's going to be off the mark to the right. Rebound, Thomason. He's going to take a two from the right wing. No good. Lincoln rebounds. Ball's quickly down court. Brooks had the advantage, but he chose to pull it out. Lincoln will set the offense. Here's a drive by Burdett. Ooh. Shots up and good. Nice little layup there. Scoop. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
And that's exactly what I think Lincoln needs to do. Yeah. Dribble, drive, and score around the bucket.
Here's a pass knocked out of bounds by Burdett. He loses it going out of bounds, though, so it'll stay with the Eagles.
RCB looking a little lethargic on the offensive end. Need to be a little bit more active. This is a good team. They're not laying down for you.
And you would expect to see that against a zone defense, but as I said, Lincoln's in a man now. So here's Cooley with a nice drive to the bucket and gets it to fall. So his second bucket of the night, and he's got to get going for the Eagles. Another guy on senior night.
That is a really good take.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Here's Edgell with the drive, swatted out of bounds by Wyatt Floyd. It'll stay with the Cougars. Edgell will inbound. And here's a guy for Lincoln getting free. Terrible defense by the Eagles, to be quite frank, but he misses the layup, and the Eagles get the rebound. Here's a pass inside to Hawkins. Hawkins kicks it out. Here's Floyd on a drive, pulls up the shot, followed by Hawkins is good. His second bucket of the night, and Robert C. Byrd retakes the lead, 29-27 here.
And that's the folly of sticking with that man-to-man, is your backside is going to be open, and the Eagles are very good at getting backside rebounds.
Yeah, they have good height, athletic kids that can rebound. Here's Edgell putting the ball on the floor, and foul's going to be called on Floyd. That's Floyd's first, team first. Wyatt Floyd.
Not Wyatt Minor.
No, not Wyatt Minor. There's a lot of size difference between those two boys.
Yes, there is.
Here's Edgell driving, and a nice fadeaway jump shot in the lane for his fourth bucket of the night.
There's really nothing you defensively can do against
that. That was pretty good defense. He just gets up there, releases the ball at the apex of his jump, puts it in. Here's Hawkins driving.
All that.
And, yeah, you might.
I wish that they could take a look at this.
Yeah. Foul's going to be on Rice, his second, team first.
Take a look at this.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What Dave was talking about is it could be goaltending because the foul was called. Everybody stopped.
Right.
But then a Lincoln player came in and touched the ball when it was still on the rim. Or in the cylinder, I should say.
Run the break. Let's go. Run the break.
So Hawkins misses the first. 2 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. Puts the second one up, and it's good. Here's Edgell on a drive on the left side. Kicks it back out to Burdett for a three, and he puts it in. So Burdett, his third three of the night, and he's pretty much a dead eye.
Burdett caught that. And that was one heck of a pass, and Burdett caught that right at his shot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Catch and shoot. Here's Byrd with the drive. Gives it off to Hawkins. Hawkins, a nice little dribble layup. 32 all. Tight game here. Midway through the third quarter from the Byrd cage.
Oh, this is going to be the entire. Oh, that was a carry.
Yeah. I thought he actually maybe caught it on his thigh, too.
Yes, he did. And that right in front of the referee. I don't know how that's missed. But
so now you want to tell referees how to referee.
Oh, I always do. Yeah. Have you ever listened to me on the microphone?
Here's a cutter for the Cougars. That's Brooks, unguarded. He gets a bucket. Nice cut. And Robert C. Byrd's got to tighten that defense. Got to see your man and the ball at all times. Here's Bryce Byrd. He's going to get inside, puts the layup up, can't get it to fall. fights for the rebound, and it's a scrum right now, and Lincoln's going to come out of there with it. So Bryce Bird's just got to finish that. And here's a late foul going to be whistled on Thomas in his third, team's second. I think the official was just waiting to see if the ball went in the basket. I'm not sure why, though.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, definitely a foul.
I just don't know why it wasn't called. That's an immediate foul. That's that's a no.
So Rice will go to the line for the first time tonight. He'll get 2 shots. First one's up, and it rolls around and in. Rice is a 6'2 sophomore, so we'll see him a couple more years against the Flying Eagles.
Largest lead of the game for the Cougs.
Yeah.
Eagles better watch here. Still got 4 minutes left in this period.
And that one's off the mark. Rebound Hawkins. He'll kick it out to Thomas, and Thomas is going to race down the court. Riley Dickerson has checked in for the Flying Eagles, along with Manny Holmes. Holmes with the ball. Dickerson in the post to Hawkins. Hawkins is going to turn around. Gets that out of there.
No drive.
Here's Holmes. And they're going to call number 10, Brooks, with the foul for the Cougars. His second, team second.
Cougars back in that zone. Sort of a matchup zone almost.
Yeah. Coach Toth electing to go with changing defenses tonight, which is always a good strategy. Here's Thomason splitting that zone, kicking it to Hawkins. Hawkins with a jump shot baseline, no good. Looked a little tentative on that. Lincoln back down floor. Edgel looking to get to the basket, kicks it out to number 10, Brooks, for the 3. So that was set up really nice by Edgel. 38-32, the Cougars running out to a little bit of a lead here.
RCB needs to get an easy one on this possession. That baseline jumper, that's the second hardest shot in basketball.
Yeah.
The first being the straightaway 3.
Yeah. And they're getting that ball at the high post. They're turning and looking. Those shots are there, but they just can't convert on them. And here's Dickerson. He's going to be fouled by Sears, his second, team third. So Dickerson will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, like you said, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. I'd like that post to start squaring up to the basket. Right now, they're just looking near post. Look to the backside.
And to be honest, if you catch the ball in the post and you turn and you're open, you have to shoot that ball.
You have to shoot it. You are correct. And there's players on the court right now that can easily do that.
So Dickerson misses the first. 0 of 2 tonight from the line. Hawkins comes out. Quentin Cooley checks back in for the Flying Eagles. Here's a second one, and it's going to be banked in. Not sure that's what he meant to do, but it counts. So here's Bird with full court pressure. And here's an open 3 for number 20, Maddox Perrine. They called it a 2.
Yes.
So Maddox Perrine off the bench, his first action tonight. Thomason driving, loses the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds to Robert C. Bird.
I want to take a look at it here.
Noah, you're top, Noah.
Yep. Yeah. Toes on the line there.
Yeah. But it was definitely from 3-point range in that area.
Yeah. You can't get further.
Here's a pass inside to Holmes. Cougars try to take the charge, but just not enough contact there. Holmes gets his first bucket of the night. RCB picking up full court man-to-man now.
Watching
Thompson.
these 2 guards go at it is fun.
And Edgel, by that movement, just kind of hoping to wear out Thomason. And here's a steal by Thomason. He's going to race in for the layup, and it's going to go in. the second bucket of the night. 3-point lead for the Cougars now. Here's Edgel driving, stripped. Pass ahead to Thomason. Thomason way out in front. He's going to coast in for his second consecutive layup. So the defense starting to really dictate, and a nice little run by Robert C. Byrd because of it.
That's exactly what we needed.
Get things moving here.
Get things moving. Speed the Cougars up.
Yeah.
Let them make mistakes.
So they break the press that time. They'll set their offense. Under a minute remaining here. Cougars up 1, 40-39.
So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds.
That's exactly what they're thinking.
It's exactly what they're thinking, and that's exactly why sometimes I get angry. I don't like it, and here's why.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It takes it out of what you do.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now is we're seeing a team do something that's not their normal basketball.
Right.
Just play.
So Edgel will drive, kick. Good defense on Burdett.
Good shots.
He moves in. He's forced to take it two, though.
That's a really good shot.
Yeah.
Really good shot.
Good patience, but you'd rather give up the two there than the three. So that makes the score 42-39 in favor of the Cougars. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back after these messages. (42-39) here at the Birdcage. The Cougars have come down from Shinston. That's right, down from Shinston on Route 19, and they have staked themselves to a 3-point lead here. They defeated the Eagles several weeks ago, 54-50 in a hard-fought game down at Shinston. Holmes guarding Edgel now. They've taken Thomason off him, and they're putting a little bit more size on him with Holmes. And Holmes has the quickness to stay with him, too. Edgel loses the ball off his, it was stripped, went off another defender's leg. Thought it was off of Edgel for a minute.
That's a fun place to watch a basketball game up in Shinston.
Yes, it is.
It really is a good place to watch a basketball game.
Gym is extremely clean. Nice.
Yes.
Nice kept. So here's number 20, Purdue, with his second bucket of the night. Cougars up by 5. Here's a pass inside to Byrd. Bird's going to back himself in and get the bucket. So nice entry pass and a nice bucket by Bryce Byrd. Robert C. Byrd in full court, man-to-man. They're trying to trap. Lincoln with a nice job of beating that pressure. And now Lincoln will really try to be very methodical in what they do offensively. Put the hands in the ball of Edgel. Let him control things. And they're in no hurry here.
No hurry. But like I said, right now, you're not playing your usual game.
Right, exactly.
And there's a lot of basketball remaining in this. No foul called there.
And just as we say that, Edgel drives, loses the ball. Cooley comes out of there with it, and he takes it the length of the floor for the bucket. And you can go to that sometimes too much,
Yes.
what Edgel was doing. And he's a great player, but
That's a hard foul.
yeah. So Bryce puts a Cougar on the floor. It's going to be his third foul, team third. So no team in really foul trouble as far as team fouls here so far tonight. Sears will go to the line. These will be his first free throws of the night. First shot's up, and it's off the mark. I always find it interesting to watch high schoolers shoot free throws.
Do tell.
Yes. Second one's up, and it's good.
And why is that, sir?
I just like all the different techniques, different motions.
That is true.
And I believe that free throw shooting, while you do have to follow some mechanics, is 75, 80, maybe 90% mental.
Yes. I've seen players in college,
Yeah.
D2, jump.
Yeah.
I've watched it, which is perfectly fine as long as you come down and land, but, don't land beyond that line.
And Bryce Bird just missed Dickerson on the cut. And he's going to try a three now. Dickerson from the right side, I should say left side, and that's no good. Lincoln controls with the rebound. Up court, here's a nice knockdown by Manny Holmes, but Edgel gets it back, gives it to Burdett, and he's going to miss his first three of the night, I do believe. Robert C. Bird controls the ball. Bryce Bird back up the court with it.
Burdett doesn't miss those that often.
No. Here's Bryce Bird driving to the basket. He can't get it to go.
It's a good
little
block.
bit of contact, but probably no foul there. Edgel back down court with that little pull-up jumper, and he scores from the baseline. It's going to make the score 47-43 in favor of the Cougars. 5:16 left to go here at the Birdcage. We'll take a break and be back after these messages. Back at the Birdcage, 5:16 to go in the fourth quarter. The Eagles down by 4, 43-47. I'm John Griffin along with David Oliverio, who is also producing for us tonight. Robert C. Bird will possess the basketball here out of the timeout. Wyatt Floyd checks back into the lineup for the Eagles. He'll set the offense. Here's Hawkins with a jump shot from the right side. Good. Nice little 12, 15-foot jump shot for Hawkins that goes down.
That's a big bucket right now.
Yes.
Needed that bucket. Now we got to get a stop.
Yeah. And you can kind of tell with Hawkins, he shot that with more confidence as opposed to some of those other baseline jumpers he shot.
It's the lost art of the mid-range
Yes.
jumper, and Hawkins can shoot him.
Now they've got Wyatt Floyd guarding Edgel, so they may just be rotating defenders on him.
I would probably I'd probably take some people off the bench, and I'd throw him at him. He gets by you, you foul.
Yeah. Here's a pass inside, knocked away by, I'm going to say that was Cooley that got a hand on it, and everybody lost control of it, but it's going to go out of bounds to the Eagles.
We'll see right here. That ball tipped. I think it may have been tipped.
Yeah,
but-
Cooley. Yeah.
Yep. That was Cooley that first got to that.
Cooley with nice help defense there. Here's Hawkins with the ball again. Floyd with a cut down the lane, nothing doing. Ball's in the hands of Thomason. He's going to take a three right in front of the bench and gets it to go down. Thomason with his second three of the night. That puts the Eagles up 48-47. Under 4 to go here. Here's Thomason with a strip, near strip. Lucky he didn't pick up a foul there.
Yes.
Lincoln controls. And now we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Toth and the Cougars. He almost had it twice there, did Thomason. Lucky did not pick up a foul there, but he's got really quick hands.
Yeah, you got to guard Thomason on this.
Yeah.
He was just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
Big shots. Nothing but net. But you're right.
Yeah.
Ensuing possession, Thomason, you can't pick up another foul right now.
Yeah.
We have to have you out on that court. It is too early for you to pick up another foul.
Right. And Coach Lucas may tell him that in the timeout. You know, be careful with your hands.
Yes. I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Hey, get on the floor. Dive after those balls. But let's be a little smart at this juncture.
And that's 40 feet from the basket.
Right.
So
don't need it.
Yeah. Not at this point in the game. Maybe in the first half you try to strip that kid.
Yep.
And that wasn't Edgel either. That
No.
was a big man that had the ball. So Thomason thought he had the advantage there, and he probably did.
If I'm Lincoln, Lincoln's got to. You have to try to score.
Yeah.
I think you maybe could have sealed this game by now if you were just.
Oh, and there's Edgel getting his shot blocked by Floyd. He took just too much time there. Here's a pass in the post.
Wide open.
And Rice comes open after two Eagle defenders go for the pass and miss. He gets the easy layup. They're back up by 49-48. Good game as you called here, David. Said it was going to be close.
Two really evenly matched programs.
Here's a pass in the post to Bird. Bird misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up again, can't finish. So Bird's just not able to finish there at the basket. Here's Brooks driving. He gives it off to Burdette. Back out to Edgel. And if you want to win this game, those are baskets that you're going to have to make if you're the Eagles.
Yeah, 100%. You have to make something there.
Point blank. Thomason on Edgel again. That was a result of a switch. Here's Thomason reaching. He's got to be careful. In the post to Rice. Now back out to Edgel. Burdette has the ball. And here's a strip by Thomason. And Edgel put it right in Thomason's way. Can't make the layup. Floyd comes up with the rebound. He puts the ball back up. Wow. Good after several attempts.
My goodness.
That's Floyd's first points of the night.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Just missing bunnies, as they say.
Yep. Here's Edgel, a drive and dish. Going to be another deep three by Brooks. His third three of the night. 52-50, the Cougars. There's Floyd thinking about a three, decides no. Hawkins with the ball, and the ball's got to move quicker. Ball is sticking way too much.
There does not seem to be a sense of urgency right now to attack this. Nobody's really moving, no screens, good timeout call.
Yeah, really good timeout by Coach Lucas, as you said. Got to get some movement in the offense, and if you don't get movement, you allow the defense to rest. After tonight's game, Robert C. Byrd will travel to Bridgeport. They'll take this Saturday off, but they'll travel to Bridgeport next Thursday on the 16th, so they've got some time off before their next game. However, the Cougars, they will travel to Hampshire on the 11th, which is this Saturday. So they got a long road trip in front of them.
How far of a drive is that?
If you're going to Hampshire and you're going 68, I'm going to say that's probably 2.5 hours. If you're going by bus, maybe 3 or longer. It's a drive. Ooh. It's a drive.
Of course, did you hear that we are doing a trial run for an electric bus.
That has been the discussion around the water cooler
Good.
about
I like
the teachers.
The electric bus is coming to Clarksburg. We don't know what bus route. And we're going to put it in different, we're truly going to test this out and put it through its paces. But it's super cool. And it's really, we're so lucky that we're able to do this.
Well, electric's coming in the form of vehicles. And we were talking the other day about what are the odds that I'll own an electric vehicle at my age. Probably not good, the odds that my kids will, and then their kids will, and the odds increase the younger you are. So Bird inbounds the ball to Bryce Bird. He has it knocked away, but he maintains control. Floyd at the top of the key with the ball.
Still no real sense of urgency.
And Lincoln in that zone, and that will kind of lull you to sleep. There's the ball in the post to Bird.
Oh.
And that's got to be a quicker pass, and Bird's got to turn and look at the bucket and shoot or go to it.
Yes.
He's lucky to pick up the foul there. That's the first, team fourth on Burdette.
An empty possession at this point would be disastrous.
Under a minute to go now. Thomason looking for a three.
Got
it's good.
it.
Nice patience by the Eagles. 53-52. The Eagles up by one. It's all going to be about defense now, David.
When you need a bucket, he's your go-to.
Ball's in the hands of Edgel.
You got to keep him in his hands, right?
Yes. He's going to penetrate, puts a shot up, can't get the bucket to fall. Rebound Hawkins. Coach Toth calling for a foul. Thomason's going to race up floor. They can't catch him.
Lots of time ticking off.
Now they foul him after about 6, 7, 8 seconds went off the clock.
Wow.
That's going to be Sears with his third team foul, team fifth. Neither team in the bonus yet, so they're going to have to foul again is Lincoln. Here's the ball into Cooley. He's going to go right to the bucket, lays it in. So a big mistake by Lincoln letting Cooley get free. 55-52, 10.2 to go here at the Birdcage.
And what a job by Cooley.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you need to do. You don't need to hold that. Go ahead and score the bucket.
Right. And honestly, if you're Lincoln right there, that's a big mistake. The defender should be on the basket side of the defender, in between him and the basket. Just a bad job by Lincoln, to be honest. And good recognition by Cooley.
Yes.
He's got the ball. There's nobody there. Go to the bucket. Yeah.
We'll take a look at it right here. Cooley cuts, beats a defender, and look at everybody who's got their backs to the basketball here. Look, back to the basketball. Where are you at?
Yeah.
Where's your backside help? Nobody there.
Rice sees it, but he's too late.
Big bucket. Man, what a game.
Yeah, very good game.
One heck of a game. I'm so excited, I forgot to put the points up. What a contest.
So Lincoln's got several good three-point shooters that they have to watch out for, the Eagles do. Burdette along with Brooks, both of whom have hit three three-pointers each tonight.
Yeah, this game is not over.
Yeah, no, it's
we
not.
We could definitely head to overtime with one stroke.
Yeah. And Robert C. Bird's going to pressure in the front court. And Coach Lucas may foul to put the Cougars at the line so they don't get a shot at a three-point attempt. They'll get the ball into Edgel. He's going to have to move quickly. 9 seconds. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Thomason. Almost a carry by Brooks there on the far sideline.
Darn near a carry. Precious seconds.
4.4 seconds to go. Cougars need a three. You almost want to let them have a two here or entice them to take a two. Ball goes inbounds to Edgel, and Floyd is going to commit the foul.
That's a really good foul.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. You just can't let him get the shot off.
Right. But again, it doesn't put the Cougars at the line like you want because they're not in the bonus yet.
Again, Cougars with 5 fouls, Eagles with 4. so they could elongate this contest. And if I just keep fouling you, and a second comes off, and a second comes off, and all of a sudden there's not enough time on the clock anymore.
Yeah.
I like the Elam ending. I always say it on the broadcast. I love the TBT, and I love the Elam ending because you don't get this.
Now the Elam ending is exciting, but the only thing with that is, like you said, you play 50 minutes or however long one way, and then when the game is on the line, you're playing a totally different way. There is excitement in that. Right. There is, but there is such a difference when you're playing to a time and when you're playing to a set amount of points.
Oh, it's a different mentality.
It's totally different.
Absolutely different mentality. I like a scoring mentality.
Yeah.
So that's what I like. I'm not a big fan of seeing fouls and foul shots at the end of a contest. I don't like it. I don't think it's fun because it'd be like if we settled a football game by a field goal kicking contest at the end. I would
suggest playing the first half timed and then playing the entire second half Elam end.
That'd be fun.
I think that would be more fair to the players. Yeah. So here we go. Lincoln's last shot, maybe. And it's going to be a 3 at the buzzer. It's going to be no good by Burdett. Not the best look, but they got a shot. They got a look. So Robert Z. Bird's going to win a hard-fought intra-county contest here tonight at the Birdcage, 55-52. Good game, good work, good sportsmanship by both clubs.
Yeah, really hard-fought game that I thought was going to come down to that last shot, and I said it right after halftime that this was going to come down to the final shot. And I'm Nostradamus, and I need to go play the lottery because I was right on. And man, you couldn't ask for more entertainment on a Thursday night in Clarksburg.
You can't, right. Tomorrow's Friday, the end of the work week. It'll all be good at Robert C. Byrd. All right. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap things up after these messages. Back here at the Birdcage, the Eagles come out on top by 3 points on senior night, where they honored their hopefully soon-to-be graduating seniors. Braden Thomason, Charles Hawkins, Quentin Cooley, Wyatt Floyd, and Bryce Byrd all getting the start tonight. Let's take a look at the unofficial scoring real quickly. First of all, for the Lincoln Cougars, David Burdett ends the night with 10 points. Braden Edgell has 14 markers. Noah Sears chips in 1 point. Aiden Rice has 5. Jace Brooks has 11. And Maddox Perrine, I should say, off the bench has 4. For the Flying Eagles, Braden Thomason ends up with 15. Manny Holmes has 5. Charles Hawkins has 11. Quentin Cooley gets 8 points tonight. Wyatt Floyd, in his senior night game, has 2 points. And then Bryce Byrd, with a lot of energy in the first half for the Eagles, with 11 markers for the Eagles.
I really thought tonight was Bryce Bird's coming out show.
Yeah.
I thought he had one heck of a game and kind of kept the game close enough to where the rest of his teammates could really pick it back up in that fourth, because let's face it, this game could have gotten out of hand in that third quarter when Lincoln started building their lead.
Yeah, he was able to take control and really establish some momentum in the first half. He got a couple of buckets there in the second half, and Lincoln did make a run there at the end, and quite frankly, Robert C. Byrd showed a lot of resolve to come back and not let this thing slip away, I should say. And to his credit too, Byrd missed a lot of shots inside tonight.
Yes.
That if he'd have put those in, he could have ended up with 20, 25 points tonight easily.
100%. And that's just that. Just getting back into it, I would have loved to have seen him as a 4-year player here.
Yes.
We didn't get that, but I love what he's doing right now, and that's all that matters.
You can't always get what you wanted, but sometimes you get what you need.
That's what they say.
So that'll do it for us here tonight at the Birdcage. Myself and David Oliverio joining me tonight on the broadcast and also producing the show. We want to thank our student cameramen also, Wyatt Miner and Caleb Yanego. So for John Griffin and David Oliverio from the Birdcage, we're saying good night, Doss, and good night, Josiah, and good night, everyone.
Good night, Lulu.
Stiff arm in midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.